Hey everybody, it's your girl Twadi aka Twad the God, and I'm back and I'm ready to slay. If this is your first time meeting me, hi! If you love what you see here today, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you will know every single time that I post. Yeah, I got my fur hat on again because, cheetah girl. I'm a cheetah girl for life. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Duckie Thot. If you guys didn't know, Duckie Thot is a model, and a lot of people were kind of coming for her the other day, especially black women were coming at her the other day because they are accusing her of like dating down. So she's basically dating a 21-year-old guy that is just a normal guy just like me and you. And I don't know, a lot of people had stuff to say about it. So here are some of the tweets. Now, I'm part of team date to marry. I like to date to marry. I can't have much of a relationship with somebody who I don't feel is like up to my standard, because the way I speak, what I talk about my career goals like 70% of the time. When I'm talking to people, I'm always talking about my career goals or what I'm doing, and I'm always doing stuff. So for me to date somebody who cannot relate to that or is not at that level, I always mentally, I've just conditioned myself not to like anybody that isn't as busy as me or as competitive as me. I just don't like to be around people who really don't take advantage of life. But that's just me. That's just me. So what everybody was saying, black women, we always don't date. We don't date correctly. We don't date to marry. We always dating guys lower than us. But this is with the assumption that she is dating to marry. But what I felt was she might not be even dating to marry. She just literally found the guy attractive and started dating him. I mean, that's her prerogative. But you have to understand, guys nowadays are just not it. It's hard to find a successful man that is for you and only you. Okay, I'm not saying it's hard to find a successful man, but it's hard to find a successful man who is only yours. Okay, if you guys are thinking about it, Duckie is a model. She's amongst the entertainment industry. Guys in the entertainment industry, it's not like they're faithful. Was it not JT the other day that was saying Lil Uzi was ruining her life? That would be somebody considered on her level. You know what I mean? Because they're both rappers, they're both entertainers. I don't know. Dragging of her and using her as an example, I don't think it's sufficient to say. Now, I understand the guy might not be ideal. You might not have picked that for her. She should date a prince and stuff. But sometimes it's not about that. Y'all have to understand that, sometimes some successful men, it's not like they're the better choice maybe financially, but they might not be the better choice emotionally. Now, I personally am somebody who I would want you to be well-rounded, but it's hard to find that. And that's hence why the reason I'm still single to this day, because I can't find somebody who I feel can really meet me halfway. It's hard, especially at my age, in my age demographic. Guys don't want to commit, and it's hard. A successful man, sometimes you're going to be in competition with other women, and some women just don't want that. I'm not saying Duckie in particular doesn't want that, but I'm just saying some people just want to be happy. It's kind of like how you guys were doing Nicki Minaj. You guys were telling Nicki Minaj is dating lower than what she's supposed to, and a lot of people have opinions about her husband and whether she should be with her husband or not. But at the end of the day, I hate to be the person who said this, because mind you, I used to be the person who asked me 2 years ago, he gotta be rich, he gotta be this. And I still hold that, but I think about it more realistically. If I want, I have to pick what I value more. Some women, they value attractiveness more. They want to have attractive kids. That would make them happy. Some women want a husband that they can physically brag about. Some women want a husband with money. Some women want a husband who is just a good husband. Some women want somebody who will just be their yes man. Like, different women want different things. So just because you personally feel that somebody of her caliber should date somebody, that doesn't mean she should feel that way, because at the end of the day, it's about happiness. And I know that in this society, like, we don't even consider that, but like, happiness is the most important thing. You need to be happy in the relationship that you're in, you know? Yes, every relationship, even if you do date that successful breadwinner guy, y'all gonna be competing with each other. You know, some men, like, they don't want to date women who are just as successful as they are. In fact, that's a threat to them, because you're taking their manhood from them. Some men are like that. Some women, like, they want to be in control. They want to control their man. Some women want a yes man. Like, you have to be, I just feel like people just need to like take it into another eye and another perspective. And I think that's what Duckie was trying to do with her comeback, was just like, whoa, like, it's not about all of that, you know what I mean? And I really do believe that. I just feel like some women just need different things. Imagine all the guys that she has dated in her industry and all the crazy things that they do and stuff. And sometimes you just get tired of that. Sometimes you just want somebody who like is different. Now, in the case of like Mary J. Blige and, you know, Vivica Fox, you know, sometimes you got to be careful dating people who down, because they might want more from you. He has a lot to gain from saying he dated you, as opposed to you saying what you gained from dating him. And that's always the problem when you date down, is that you're dating someone lower than your level. However, everybody has a definition of dating down. You know, if somebody is making her feel emotionally happy, beautiful, but the other guy wasn't, you know, that's not dating down, that's dating up. You know, you don't know what somebody deals with their love life. A lot of love lives can be like toxic and crazy. So I just felt like people should have been a little bit more like, it's not your business. And also, it's just not everybody that wants to date and marry. You know, it's really stressful to date and marry at the same time. I always say that women should always keep their standards. Keep your standards. Don't drop your standards, but drop your expectations. Like, that's just how you got it. You can't go in expecting that every guy that meets your standards is going to be there and to stick around. It's hard. Like, it's really hard to find it. That's why you don't look for it. You don't look for love. You let love find you, because if you go out looking for it, it is very hard to find it. Trust me. As a hopeless romantic, I know. Like, I don't go out of my way to like find love. I let it find me. And I just ask God for what I want. I ask God for what I want, and one day it'll just knock on my door and I'll be like, but yeah, I just kind of felt like, you know, people just need to understand that women are different. Like, not every woman wants to date a successful billionaire. Okay, unfortunately, like, not every woman wants that, and not every man can be that. But I guess it just matters about happiness. It just matters about balance. And, you know, you don't want to date somebody that, you know, you might be dating somebody who might not be famous, but that doesn't mean he's not doing anything with his life, you know. I just felt like people should have like cooled off of her. Like, it's her life, it's her choices. Like, nothing that you say on the internet will like change how she is. Like, you know, it's just gonna make it fire. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that at our age we should always be dating to marry? Do you think that dating down has to do with finances and status? Or do you feel that dating down is, as a young woman, is okay? Do you think that it just matters like who you end up having a kid with or who you marry? Do you guys feel that Duckie was wrong? Do you feel like the Black Twitter was wrong? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you will know every single time that I post. And until then, boom.